Well, howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to the advent of airguns, where an airgun a day keeps the Grinch away. And remember, don't shoot your eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out! You'll shoot your eye out!
Ho ho ho, family! Welcome back to Papa T Adventures. Welcome to the first day of winter, and we're out with something new to Papa T Adventure and the range. So, somebody from church had a Gamma Bone Collector Bull Whisper. You know, it claims 1300 FPA with PBA Platinums. Right on the barrel, they put it. This is about 12 years old. Said he's having issues with getting accuracy out of anything other than the supersonic pellets, which isn't very useful. Takes away the point of having a BB gun, or sorry, a pellet gun, an air gun. It's going to be just as loud or louder than a firearm. So it is mounted with a Pursuit shotgun 2 to 7x32 scope. I'm going to be honest, I actually really like this scope. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to try some ammo testing today, see what we can do. We're going to start at 25 yards. We may end up finding that we need to change that. This is, of course, a break barrel. A little bit of dust on it, and that's all right. We'll give it a good wipe down at the end. So loading up a Benjamin 7.9 grain hollow point right now. It does have we're going to do supported but offhand shooting. Let's start with shooting day 21, shall we, family? Alright, looks like we're shooting a bit low and right, and that's with a 7.9 grain. Did a decent little pop to it. We're going to dedicate today's video to pellets and piston. I think I got that right. Since we are shooting a break barrel. Specifically, it's technically got a nitro piston because that is the type. This is a made in Spain gun. It's got a composite stock. It's pretty. It's got the Bone Collector logo over here on the side. Let's go ahead and swap out to our actual target for shooting for ammo testing. Take down our calendar. We did hit, like I said, the bottom right of that 21st. Give me just a second, family. Alright, so after actually looking at the calendar as I swapped it out, apparently that shot was already there. I'm not actually certain where I hit after all. So we're going to start out, we're going to shoot at our 5-1. See where we're hitting. First, let's look down the barrel. Alright, it is a clear barrel. You can see the rifling in there. Oh, geez. Bit nice and tight in here. Shoot at the 5-1. I do have the scope at 7x zoom. Yeah, I'm not even on target there. I didn't even hit the 5-1. I'm going to put one down towards the bell, so that's going to be 45 yards. Let's see what happens when we shoot the bell. Shoot at the bell. Look like that went high and right, even for shooting at the bell. Alright. With that in mind, Does look like we're still burning some stuff off in here. Some smoking. So why Papa should have gotten his 177 cleaning kit to go patchworm. May have to rectify that and pick one up. We're gonna aim low on our 5-in-1. Oh. Let's lower this to 5. Now I'm having trouble with sight picture. There we go. Alright, family. I feel like... Alright, we got 9-mile-an-hour winds. They're headwinds. They don't mean much for the shooting, other than... that one looked like it was just a little high from where I was aiming. I'm going to aim at the 5-in-1 center again. See what I get this time. I at least hit wood. We may move this on up to 10 yards. Do one more. Squirrel. I don't know if you all saw that. Brave squirrel running right where I'm shooting. It's clear now. It's up on the squirrel highway. And I think we're shooting left. At least that one looked like it hit left. But if I can't even get on target, not going to do much good. Alright, we're going to pause for a moment. I'm going to see what I get at 10 yards or maybe 10 meters. Then I'll figure out what we're going to do and we'll get started again. Stand by, family. Alright, family. So here we are at 10 meters. I got a 3 on the bull for the 5-in-1. It seems like it's going to work. And that was with 7.9 grain. 7.9 grain Benjamin hollow points. So go ahead and try and put a 5-shot group up there. See where we're hidden. We'll adjust what we use as we go. Top left bull. Looks like we're hitting the whole bull low. It's alright. Shooting for groups. Not trying to put it on accuracy yet. Adjust the scope. So 4 more of these. It's a pretty big group so far, it looks like. Three, 2 more. 4. Alright, last shot with these, then we'll swap over to Crossman Premier hollow points. Same weight, 7.9 grain. Not the worst group, not the best. Good, we're shooting a whole bowl low, the whole target of that sheet low, and that's at 10 meters. I'm not going to adjust sights just yet. If we get one we find it really likes, we'll work on adjusting sights. By that point, we may not be on camera though. Alright, continuing with Crossman Premier hollow points, 7.9 grain. You would think the same pellet effectively, but we'll see how it groups. The second bowl on the top row. It is shooting consistent with what the other was doing. They do fit very tight in the breech. Three more here. Cocking effort's not too bad. Still smelling a little smokiness from it. Four. Should be shot number 5 of these. Then we'll swap to the Crossman Premier domed Ultra Magnums at 10.5 grain. I'll shot a little bit lower. A little bit of a bigger group. Still not great. Alright. Going to that last bowl. On the top row. It actually shifted to a little left. First shot. 4 more of these. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Prevent Papa from having to count. We've done 2 shots. Loading up shot number 3. And our next 2 shots are waiting in the can. This just has a manual safety in front of the trigger, which should be familiar to people who've shot Gammo before. Does have Seems to be all metal parts inside there for the lockup and whatnot. No plastic in there like the newer ones. It looks like that was a very tight group. Unless I saw wrong. Alright. That's our first. We're going to go ahead and swap to the H&Ns. That'll be row 2, which will really be row 3. And what I had planned for row 2, we're going to go ahead and move down. So start with Barracuda 8s. They're 8.44 grain. See how these do. A little bit heavier than the hollow points we shot. A little bit lighter than the Ultra Domes. All right, first bowl in row 3. Looks like it's shooting about a target low. Directly down though. So we're our windage is on for this particular. Shot number 2. Three. Four. You all have to let me know what you think about this dual camera style for pellet testing. The others look like they were pretty tight down there. Anyway, do you like it? Hate it? Would you rather single camera just on the target, or Papa tell Mama I gotta borrow her camera? Have 2 cameras, but one zoomed on the target and one following me. That one's a bit more work. So these are 8.64 H&N Field Target Trophy. Third bowl, third row. These are a domed. Also, all of my H&Ns are domed right now in 177, and that was again directly below and on the bowl. Ooh. Three. Shot 3 coming. think I would rather this table slightly lower than it is. Four. Although that hold didn't feel too bad. It was a slightly different hold though. That may have completely changed my point of impact. It looks like that. Shot much higher. Do one more like that. Oh, we'll take a closer look when the time comes. Time to swap to the Barracuda matches. These are our heaviest pellet. They're 10.65. Still domed, as mentioned. We're going to try and keep this hold. I'm just sitting in this pocket, aiming at the last bowl in row 3. See? Looks like it's making one tight little group. I could be wrong. It does seem to like this hold. Or alright, and we're gonna end five. Alright. Take a look at what we shot so far. Then we'll take a pause. We got the Normas we can shoot, try out. So yeah, the H&Ns seem to be, we had a group here, tightened up to up here. We swapped holds. The domed did great. It did not like the hollow points. Those are much more open. I mean, not terrible, but not nearly as tight and clean as these are looking. All right, family, we're gonna take a pause. Sounds like Mama's home. We'll help her out, then we'll continue. We're back at it. So we got some Norma Golden Trophy Field Target. Then we'll go to Field Target Heavies at 9.1 grain. Then we'll end off with some JSB Exact Diablos. These fit a bit looser in. Also, they all look a little rough right now. From that smart decision of Papa's to sit out in the snow with all of these that one day. All right. Row 5, first target. And shooting low again. I'm gonna try this. Not necessarily worried about shooting though. Just a point of information. I'm not sure where that one went. These have been our loosest fitting pellet though. The last shot. When we get closer, we'll see where we actually hit. I don't know if I aimed low with one, aimed at the bottom bowl instead, and that's why it's down lower, or what happened there. Oh, but for the field target heavies, these don't look so spotted. This one I was doing a better job of keeping things covered instead of letting the water on them. Fifth row, third bowl. I might have pulled that one a little bit as I shot. Kind of jerked, I felt. There's that nice, slow, steady pull. It's a little bit of creep in the trigger, but it's pretty consistent in its break. There we go, that group. It looks a bit open also. Looking like the H&Ns, and maybe them Premier domed from Crossman are leading the way. Alright, our JSB execs. These are 8.44 grain. So similar to the H&N Barracuda 8s. Ooh, I shot much lower. These don't fit super tight either. Even supported, I got a bit of shaking going on with this. Oops. I aimed low on that one. Aimed at the wrong bowl. We'll add one. Back to the pot. The problem when you're shooting a bowl low, then you accidentally aim a bowl low. There's shot 3 for real. Four. And last one. We're not going to shoot the Meisterkugel 7s. There we go. I guess this technically counts as our first shots too. We'll take a look at this. I'm sure we'll do some more testing with it. There was the Norma 8.4s. 9.1s don't look terrible. And neither does the JSB Exacts. Still think that H&N Barracuda. I mean, that's a fingernail, y'all. Definitely quarter, maybe even a dime. This is a Craftsman Premier domed. These Barracudas were pretty good. These field targets tightened up a lot with that second hold, which maybe that would have fixed these as well. I don't know. Definitely some more testing to do. There was our accidental low shot. And we got all these pellets in the way down here from previous guns. Anyway, family, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you want to catch the rest of our Airgun Advent series, make sure you subscribe to Papa T Adventures. More importantly, if you like seeing testing and shooting of brake barrel guns, go check out Pellets and Pistons. He won't set you wrong. Does a great job shooting his guns. Great job explaining and talking through them all. Go check him out and leave a subscribe over there. Anyway, family, the day is getting short. It is the shortest day of the year after all. So that's all. I think we put enough event into adventure today. We definitely kept the Grinch away. And don't worry, we'll see more as we do some more testing and see how things go. We got a place to start from at least. We'll put a chronograph on here even. We'll get some testing of speeds and see how consistent we are, that kind of thing. Plenty more to come. Thanks for stopping by, family. We'll catch you tomorrow. Papa T Adventures. God bless.